Hello. Today I'm going to show you an n8n workflow. This workflow gets a Google document right here at this node and then extracts the content of that document and then feeds that to a node that's going to take the content of that document and break it into chunks and then create a vector for each chunk. And then I'm also going to store each chunk in a MySQL database. The reason for storing it in a MySQL database will be the subject of another video. So let's go ahead and run this workflow. There we go. You can see it running. And it's finished. Now let's look at the output from each node in the workflow. So I'll open this one. And this one says, this is the document that we got from the Google Drive, the original retrieval augmented generation RAG system, Carnot. And so that's the document that it got. And now this node extracts the content of that document. And you can see the content here. This is all the text from that document. And then this node, if I open it up, takes the text from the document over here and creates several chunks. Each one of these is a chunk where it says blob here. And it creates a vector, which you can't see here, for each of these chunks. Now let me show you something interesting. Notice this right here. This text is repeated down here. Okay? And the reason for that is this character text splitter node. If we open it up, it says to make chunks of 1,000 characters and have each chunk overlap by 100 characters. And the reason for the overlap is, in theory, that might link some semantics from one chunk to another. And so now let's look at this last node. And that's where we're going to put the chunks into the database. And here's each chunk coming in, and it says success, which means it loaded it into the database. And that's the workflow.